this video, I'm going to show you how to replicate a hardware gear workflow with sends and returns using 9 instances of 5 different Moogerfooger plugins and only 2 sound sources, a Yamaha Reface-YC organ and my voice, taking the song I created to beta test the plugins, called Conditional, as an example in my DAW Reaper. Obviously, chaining effects and adding them to your instruments as inserts is a classical option, but I like to treat each Moogerfooger as an instrument in its own right, and for this I prefer to use aux sends and individual returns. So we're going to take the same approach, but strictly within our DAW and with our Moogerfooger plugins. So each time I want to use a Moogerfooger, I'm going to create a new empty track, which will be the return of that Moogerfooger. I'm going to add the fooger as an effects, but the sound will come as a send from the original sound source track, in this case the Yamaha Reface-YC. In the first part of the song, the Reface-YC, panned 25% left and kept low in the mix, is sent pre-fader to the MF-101 Lowpass Filter, panned 25% right in mono. The filter in turn is sent post-fader into the stereo MF-104 Delay. I've automated the filter cutoff and resonance and the delay feedback by drawing automation envelopes on the filter and the delay's respective tracks, and I can keep adjusting to taste since I actually don't need to commit to recording until I'm ready to hit render. In the second part of the song, the Reface-YC is sent pre-fader to the MF-105 MIDIMuRF and is muted, leaving us only with the sound of the MURF in a mono setting. The MURF is then sent to 3 different foogers. The MF-107 Freqbox, which adds a crunchy sound to the MURF rhythm, a second instance of the MF-104 Delay with a different setting, and the MF-103 Phaser. My vocals are double-tracked, and I've added a bit of EQ to lift the high frequencies. Both tracks are sent post-fader to a third instance of the MF-104 Delay with the same EQ applied to it.
You could wait a long time. You could wait a long time.
As we reach the end of the song, the Reface-YC is sent to a new instance of the MURF, and we blend from the first MURF pattern to the next by automating the send volumes on the Reface-YC. The MURF is sent to a second instance of the phaser, while the first phaser fades out, and to the same delay as before. I have automated the MURF to modulate its own LFO amount via CV, and on the phaser I have automated sweep, and resonance, as well as 4 CV parameters which are being modulated by 2 CV outputs of the MURF: CV rate, CV LFO amount, CV resonance, and CV sweep. I hope this video has shown you how easy it is with this sort of setup to have complete control over routing, over mixing, how easy it is to use multiple instances of the same Moogerfoogers and blend from one preset to the next, and how you get to enjoy the complexity of the Moogerfoogers through automation and CV control without having to hit record until you're really ready.
You could wait a long time.